Hello there, Tyrant here, and I just finished watching episode 20 of the Ancient Magus Bride. Fuck! One of these days I'm gonna get this right. But, yes, so it's the whole dragon scenario shit, and them trying to, Chise trying to, save it and everything, and then, like, yeah, a lot happened. Now, it was intense. The first half of them trying to save and the dragoness thing is really intense. I'm gonna just leave it at that. It's like really intense moments. What happens afterwards, the effect after Chise tries to pull all the magic from it, that's when things get like serious. So, for a moment when I saw what happened, I thought like, oh, she got a dragon arm? Okay. Okay. Cool. Gonna go away eventually? But no, then it turns out to be some kind of curse and it's gonna kill her and like, oh shit, this thing's from real. And so there's a lot happening here, and that's where a lot of the serious things start to pop up and things like that. Uh Chisa's feelings, Elia's feelings, the people around them, kind of her ideals of what she wants to how she, no not how what she wants. It's now her goal now to live. Before she was just she's been the character that she's just kind of been idling by for the most part, just kind of flowing with the wind recently, just going with it. Not like how in the beginning she was willing to just give herself up, but now, uh moving forward, she's trying now to live, and for this to happen to her, like, yeah, that's this is kind of gotten serious to a point where you have to really now think, I gotta fix that later, but you gotta really think of kind of each character's point from where they began. um like, Elias has been very possessive as of recently, and Chisa has been more forward with her way of doing stuff. So now, going here, it's getting interesting to see what they're willing to do now to preserve their way of life and stuff like that. So it looks like Chisa's gonna become a witch now. So it's interesting to see that there's like mages, sages, and witches and different things and out there. So that's gonna be an interesting arc coming up of Chise trying to just get rid of her dragon cursed arm and stuff like that, and then becoming a witch. Because for the most part, she was gonna be a sage, right? Is that what I think? Sage? No, wait. Sorcerer, sages, mages. So, right, you know what I mean. They're mages, they're sorcerers, they're witches. Ha! I remember now. But yeah, it's it's gonna be one of those things where um, there's a lot that happened in this episode. It's very like, and I'm not gonna lie, I have to really rewatch it to kind of let it sink in a little bit, because I was like really astonished what was happening, and it's like a lot to take in. Your first time to go around when you kind of have to read it, um, and I don't know, but from from what you can gather from just the this one episode, just watching it the first time, there's a lot. And I'm not gonna lie, Chisa's arm's like a badass, and like it looks pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, she can transform it. Would have been badass, something, but it's killing her. So we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen. Um, there was actually a lot more I wanted to talk about, but it just got so real. So I'm gonna kind of end it at there and kind of rewatch it and let it sink in a little bit more. But those were my initial thoughts for this episode. So thanks again for watching. Until next time.